The US Mid-Am qualifier, one round, 18 holes, and if you go on to win the US Mid-Am, well, you don't just get a trophy, you get a spot in the Masters at Augusta National. That's what's on the line. And today, I'm gonna be taking you shot for shot through my qualifier, so let's get after it. So it's not raining right now, fingers crossed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blast it. Let's rock and roll, pure course. Last year, I played the US Mid-Am qualifier here at Cuskawilla, and I shot 2 over, missing it by 3 shots, which is unfortunate, and I had it in my grasp as I birdied the first 3 holes. I love this course. This year's the year. I can sense it. Today's the US Mid-Am. Things in life to do. Qualify for a USGA event. Whether that be a US Open, US Mid-Am, US Am. It's not like nervousness. Like, I'm so excited. I get the chance to try to qualify today, which is amazing. So no matter how today goes, Lord, you are to be praised. Thank you for the opportunity. In Jesus' name, amen. Ready to rock. Play has been suspended. You maybe saw that huge cloud right there. Well, it's starting to rain. Apparently there's lightning. Gonna be a waiting game today. It's gonna be okay. Maybe it's for the best.
Monroe, Georgia, Luke Peavy.
So today is the US Mid-Am qualifier. Every shot counts. So that's why lately I've been using a new rangefinder. I've been using the Milesy Gene Pro G1 rangefinder. This is honestly the most impressive rangefinder I've ever had. Let me just show you. It's got a 2.13 inch AMO LED touchscreen with over 43,000 courses preloaded, which means I can see the whole entire course right here located on the rangefinder. One of the best features of this is knowing the front, center, and the back of the green yardages. I cannot see the flag, which could be a problem. Don't have to worry about that no more. Pinpointer. You press it, and exactly from here, it's like a compass, 320 yards straight through here. When you're playing a course for the first time, this is huge. Flag locking ability. So once you put it on the flag, 155 yards, you'll feel a vibration. The last feature that I love about this rangefinder is the slope addition. This isn't any ordinary slope switch. It's called a smart slope. It takes into consideration of the weather, the humidity, and the slope. The technology that is built into this thing is literally unreal. So if you're looking for a rangefinder, this is the one. I'll drop the link below so you can click on it. Be good.
Luke.
The first shot of the US Mid-Am qualifier, one step away from Augusta National. So I went a little to the right, but it was in the fairway.
Monroe, Georgia,
had about 150 yards, hit an 8-iron, leaked a little bit right, but it caught a piece of the surface, so left me with a pretty big breaker here, about 40 feet. Just lag it down there. Perfect. Yep, so left me about a 2-footer, bang. Easy par to start off, and you see that rain cloud coming out. Well, yeah, perfect drive here. Was trying to hit a fade, hit it dead straight. Not a bad thing. Left me in prime territory. If you guys haven't noticed, we have the new white camo hats for Sandbagger. The best hat that I have ever made is now available. The sad thing, I only got 50. Limited edition, and good luck at getting one of those because they're probably gonna go so fast I won't keep them in stock. So you better click on it and get it. All right, back into the round. About 230 yards, had a hybrid, leaked it right. Not really what I wanted because it's rough over there. And The rough was rough. Super thick. Chunk it out. Hit a really good shot. Actually, exactly everything that I wanted. So it started to rain 15 feet down the hill. Right to left. 1 under through 2, baby. Let's freaking go. And so, yeah, now it really started to rain. And this was my practice round. That's what I was doing. So, 4 iron, 200 something yards. I was not going left on this one. I just hit it at the right side of the green, but it went more right. So after the rain delay, we're back, and I had a pretty crispy chip shot here. Left me with around 7 feet, and I really wanted to make this. Let's go. Come on, baby. So 1 under through 3, hitting a huge butter fade, and that thing just faded so hard, and you can see it splash right there. Yep. Very unfortunate because that fairway is massive, and I could have gone so far left. But the second one was good. It left me with around 140 yards down the hill. And I hit it a weak right. And it did not get on the green and went down to the right, leaving me in a tough chipping situation. But the short game was dialed. Hit a little zipper spinner. It was solid. Really solid, actually. 4 feet down the hill for a double bogey. Bang. Back to 1 over. Just like that. Stung. You can tell it stung. Short par 4 here. And I hit it in the right fairway. There's 2 fairways here, and so I decided to hit it in the right one, which left me around 65 yards. And I wanted to fly at 65, and then it bounced up. Well, I flew at 65, bounced up, and spun so hard.
Oh my god.
Very disappointing.
What?
Ugh. That one hurt. So it left me with a tough chip shot into the grain, up the hill. Zoop, zoop. It was solid. Left me with around 6 feet. Barely slipped it in on the left side there. But nonetheless, we got it. One of the tougher holes on the course here. Just trying to play the fade, and I pulled it, and I hit it dead straight. And it left me in the very, very tall grass. Barely even found the ball. Luckily, even found it, and it just got into the fairway, which was a blessing. I had an 8 iron here. First iron shot I hit, actually really good, and just left of the pin. Had 20 feet. You already know what happened. STX started heating up. Huge par save there to stay at 1 over. So short par 4, hit driver, perfect. Couldn't have landed it any better. Right there in the middle of the fairway. And it left me with 130 yards, and I hit a weak wedge. I don't know what happened there, but it was weak, and it left me with around a 45 footer. Misread that one a little bit. Thought it was going to go to the right, went to the left. And this was every bit of 6 feet. STX was dialed though. Wow. 1 over. Tough par 3, 230 yards. I was just trying to bleed a 3-wood in there. I was just playing what I had for the day. And it just came up short, but in a decent position for that pin. This one came out and it just spun so hard. And I didn't fly it far enough, but we had around a 15-footer for par. And you already know what happened. This pump for pars, because I know 1 under is always so close every year. And a weak fade right on the 9th hole. And it was fine. Find a bull. And I don't recommend hitting a 3-wood out of the rough. I topped it, somehow got through. Should have just played it out and taken my chances, but bad course management looking back at it. Left me in the deepest rough ever. And it went into the bunker. Leaving around 80 yards. Just a little 50-degree up there. Hits on the green. Zips back off the green. I mean, this was a battle of a round.
Gosh.
Bad course management.
Hit a 50-degree bump and run because everything was checking so hard. And I hit that one solid. And this is for a double bogey to turn it 3 over. Okay, solid. So I did turn it 3 over. Not ideal, but the backside has always been really good to me. So let's get after it. Hit a big old fade into the fairway. And had around 170 yards. Hit a little 6-iron. This one was solid. Just a little right of the pin. Leaving me with, 20-footer. I knew if I could get hot on this side and make a move, shoot 4 under, it would be close. And this one barely missed. So, par. Easy par. Tough par 3 here. Pin was all the way back. Huge slope on the front, but managed to get it back there to another roughly 20-footer. STX. Ah! So close. And tap it in for par. Short par 4 here. Took an abnormal line over the trees. And it was perfect. That's exactly how I wanted to draw it up. So it left me with about a 30-yard pitch shot. I thought I hit it perfect. And it just checked so hard.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta contain that.
So I had about 7 to 8 feet here for a birdie. Let's go. Back to 2 over. Feeling good. Another abnormal line. Those trees are right there, and I took it over those trees on like the hardest par 4 out there. Got through all the way. Had roughly 189 yards. 5-iron. Best iron shot I hit all day. Be so good, I said. And it was good. And I had around 15 feet. STX was fired up. Got me back to 1 over with around 5 holes to go. With a par 5. Butter fade. Three-wood. I did not have a good feeling over this, and that is why I did that. I topped it. And that was horrendous. So my third shot here on the par 5, didn't really want to hit the 3-wood, but I still did and chunked it. And I had around 50 yards, but I still had a chance to get it up and down save a shot. Hit a decent shot, just a little left and not the direction I wanted. Left me with a 15-footer for par. And just missed on the high side and had to tap in for a bogey. Very unfortunate. I really wanted to birdie that hole to get back to even, to have a really good chance. So, had a good drive here. Butter fade back into the fairway. Had a roughly 200 yards to this flag. I tried to get a 4-iron up there and just left it a little left and a little short. But it wasn't bad, and I knew I could chip this one in. And I mean, it was a perfect chip. Oh, literally on the back of the hole. So close. So, still 2 over. 3 holes to go. Need to birdie a few coming in. So I hit this one just to the right of the flag. Roughly 30 feet, but a chance. Gave it a run and it just turned at the last second. And another par. And this is when I saw there was a huge storm coming. And I was like, okay, let's just get in and hopefully post a score. You can see it right there. So, driver, perfect. Next shot, pouring rain. Oh my gosh, double glove. 130 yards. Trying to hit a pitching wedge. Just a little bit off the bottom groove. Just short. So I knew if I could get this, get back to 1 over and birdie the last, I could get to even par, which is always so close in this qualifier. Oh my gosh, lips out on the left, burning it, and that's a par. So here we are, 18. It's pouring rain. And a good drive, went over the left side and came back into the fairway. And that's when the rules official came up and said, no more playing. They said, you can't finish today. And I was like, you're joking. You're literally joking. After I looked at the scoreboard, 1 under was for sure in, even was potentially an alternate spot. And I was in the middle of the fairway, and it was, you know, this golf course was an hour and 10 minutes from the house. Could have gone on to make that shot, but I chose not to go back in the morning because it would have been literally for 1 shot, which could have panned out if I would have made it from 180 yards. But I was really adamant on letting me finish, but the guys said you can't finish or it's a penalty. 1 under did get in, and I was so close once again at Cuskawilla, shooting 2 over. Did not finish though. So, but on to the next. Would I have actually made it? I don't know. We may never know. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker.